Hi friends, and welcome to my very first video here on NAPD's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be reciting, or narrating rather, a poem called Vincent that was originally narrated by Vincent Price. The poem is written by Tim Burton, so Vincent Price and Tim Burton, two of my favorite humans on this planet. Um, the poem itself is a little spooky, but it's not scary and it's really fun, so I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started with the reading. Vincent Malloy is 7 years old. He's always polite and does what he's told. For a boy his age, he's considerate and nice, but he wants to be just like Vincent Price. He doesn't mind living with his sister, dog, and cats, though he'd rather share a home with spiders and bats. There he could reflect on the horrors he's invented, and wander dark hallways alone and tormented. Vincent is nice when his aunt comes to see him, but imagines dipping her in wax for his wax museum. He likes to experiment on his dog Abercrombie in hopes of creating a horrible zombie, so he and his horrible zombie dog could go searching for victims in the London fog. His thoughts, though, aren't always of ghoulish crimes. He likes to paint and read to pass some of the times. While other kids are reading books like Go Jane Go, Vincent's favorite author is Edgar Allan Poe. One night, while reading a gruesome tale, he read a passage that made him turn pale. Such horrible news he could not survive, for his beautiful wife had been buried alive. He dug out her grave to make sure she was dead, unaware that her grave was his mother's flower bed. His mother sent Vincent to his room. He knew he'd been banished to the Tower of Doom, where he was sentenced to spend the rest of his life alone with the portrait of his beautiful wife. While alone and insane, encased in his tomb, Vincent's mother burst suddenly into the room. She said, "If you want to, you can go out and play. It's sunny outside and a beautiful day." Vincent tried to talk, but he just couldn't speak. The years of isolation had made him quite weak. So he took out some paper and scrawled with a pen, "I am possessed by this house and can never leave it again." His mother said, "You're not possessed and you're not almost dead. These games you play are all in your head. You're not Vincent Price, you're Vincent Malloy. You're not tormented or insane, you're just a young boy. You're 7 years old and you are my son. I want you to get outside and have some real fun." Her anger now spent, she walked out through the hall, and while Vincent backed slowly against the wall, his room started to swell, to shiver and creak. His horrid insanity had reached its peak. He saw Abercrombie, his zombie slave. He heard his wife call from beyond the grave. She spoke from her coffin and made ghoulish demands, while through cracking walls reached skeleton hands. Every horror in his life that he had crept through his dreams swept his mad laughter to terrified screams. To escape the madness, he reached for the door, but fell limp and lifeless down onto the floor. His voice was soft and very slow, as he quoted The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. "And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore." Alright guys, so thanks for tuning in today. I will be doing another poem, or maybe I'll start reading and doing story time in the evenings a few times a week. We'll see. If there's anything you guys would like to see, if there's any books you'd like to see me read, please leave that in the comment section down below. And if you guys are interested, I'm also going to leave a link to the original short film of Vincent by Tim Burton. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.